The story of the movie continues from Deathly Hallows Part 1, where Harry buries Dobby near the cottage, after which he comes inside and asks Bill about the goblin Griphook who came with them, about which Bill tells him. Then Harry goes to him with Hermione and Ron. Harry tells him that he will take them to Bellatrix's vault because Bellatrix's anger suggests that there are some hookers present in her vault too, but they cannot go to the bank because they do not know the way, on which Grip makes a deal with Hookum that in return for his help, he will give him Gryffindor's slot, and all three agree with difficulty. After this, they go to Ollivander, whom Harry snatches from the mansion and shows the live wands and asks him which of the two he should use now, in response to which Ollivander, after seeing the wands, tells that the loyalty of Draco's wand has changed, and it has become Harry's because he had taken it by hitting Von Draco. After meeting Vaughn, Harry goes to the bank with Hermione, Ron, and Graphook, where Ron and Hermione change their shape into Palazzo speakers, while Harry, carrying Graphook, hides in the invisibility cloak. Then they ask for access to Vaughn, and the manager feels something is wrong. Harry controls him with a spell. The manager himself takes them to the vault, where there is a dragon outside whom everyone is scared of, but Griphook makes noise with the drum, moves forward, and tells everyone that the dragon gets scared of noise and goes away, and this is what happens. But they go to the vault comfortably. There Harry sees a cup lying in front of him, after feeling, which he tells that it is Hookrug, and everyone starts moving towards it. The value of the money lying there increases as soon as it is touched due to the magic on it. When did they reach there? It is very difficult to sell it, seeing which the Graphook takes the sword and runs away from there. At the same time, the security also gets alerted. Harry reaches the foreign cup, picks it up, and goes out with Hermione and Ron, where he has no other option but to break the bank, sitting on the dragon, and go out. They stop near a river where Harry has a dream. It is revealed that Voldemort has found out about their acquisition of the hooker. He also finds out that the fifth hooker is in Hogwarts, related to Churavan Gloss. After knowing this, Harry goes to Hogsmeade with Hermione and Ron to find a way to the hooker from there, but they are spotted, on which the Death Eaters start chasing them, to escape from which the three come to an alley where an old man brings them home to hide. Inside, Harry sees his reflection in a mirror, and the broken part of that mirror is visible. On this, Harry understands that the old man he was seeing in the mirror was Dumbledore's brother Everford, who had sent Dobby to help them, and even now he removes a painting to help them, behind which the Neville is coming from the tunnel. He takes these three from the tunnel to Hogwarts, where all the students are gathered at one place and are very happy to see Harry. Harry tells them about Hogsmeade, that he doesn't know what he is in or where he is, but he knows that he is related to Ravenclaw, to which Luna tells him that he is probably Rowena, the heiress of Ravenclaw, and Harry agrees with her. After this, Snape calls all the students to the hall and tells them that he has received news of Harry's arrival at Hogsmeade. So if he finds out that Harry has come to Hogsmeade and he is being hidden, then the consequences will be bad. At which Harry comes out from among the students, while the entire Order of the Phoenix and Hermione and Ron open the door and come inside. Harry calls Snape the Dumbledore killer in front of everyone. When he asks her questions, Miriam Gonagall gets angry with Snape and attacks him repeatedly. Fearing Snape, Miriam Gonagall asks Harry the reason for his visit. Harry tells her that he wants to get the Horcruxes and says that he should just give him enough time so that he can destroy the Horcruxes easily. On this, Miriam consoles him and herself becomes the Girdle of Hogwarts along with the other teachers. Along with this, she brings the statues to life to guard the Hogwarts. On the other hand, Harry meets Ron and Hermione, and Ron reminds him of her. Reminds Harry that he had his first hooker with Baslet's fang in the first year. That is why they can find the fang and destroy its cup. Harry gives the cup to Hermione and Ron and sends them to destroy it, while Holden Luna sends him to a dark hallway to talk to Rubina, where Rubina's ghost meets him and tells him that Voldemort had done black magic on her mother's diadem, and now it is there where one can go if one wishes. She is talking about the moment, and he goes there, and on the other side, Hermione and Ron find the diadem in the Chamber of Secrets and destroy its cup, after which they see Harry in the Room of Requirement from the map, and they go towards it, where Harry is searching for the diadem when Trey comes to him with his friends to take his wish from Harry. Just then, Ron and Hermione come to him and send Draco with his friend. Then they find the diadem. They are about to die when Draco and his friend, they are running away from the fire because one of their friends has accidentally set the fire, due to which he himself dies and the fire is increasing. Harry, Ron, and Hermione sit on their brooms and pick up Draco and his friend from the room. Then Harry throws the diamond and destroys it, and Ron throws it in the fire, while Draco and his friend run away from there. Voldemort, who is standing there, gives a message to Harry that he should come to meet him alone in 1 hour. Along with this, Harry sees a vision which tells that Draco is Voldemort's last Horcrux, on which all three of them go in that direction. From behind them, the army of Death Eaters attacks the shield of Hogwarts and breaks it and comes inside. side. A war starts between the people of both sides, in which the students of Hogwarts are suffering the most loss because they are dying at the hands of the big head of Death Eaters and the giants accompanying them. When Harry, Hermione, and Ron go to the bakehouse, they hear Voldemort talking to Snape and telling him that the Elder Ward is not cooperating with him because Snape killed Dumbledore and it now belongs to Snape. Therefore, Voldemort kills Snape and controls the arrow. He wants to get it. He gets Nagini to attack Snape and kills him and leaves from there. After which Harry, Hermione, and Ron come to Snape and try to save him, but Snape stops them and asks Harry to hold his tears. Harry holds them and Snape tells him that Snape did not like Jean Potter, but he loved Lily a lot, because of which he was keeping Harry safe since childhood. It is also revealed that when Snape was dying due to the ring, he called Snape to his office and told him that he will have to kill Dumbledore, and also tells that when Voldemort attacked Harry in his childhood, due to his death, a part of Voldemort's soul went into Harry, due to which he is also a Horcrux. After this, Snape sent his Petrel to protect Harry, and the same Petrel had helped Harry in finding the saw in the previous film. In the pressure, Harry understands that he will have to die himself to end Voldemort. On this, Harry summons his close dead from the Cursed Stone and takes a roar from them. Then, after meeting Hermione, who consoles him, he goes to Brighton Forest where Voldemort has caught Heckard. Voldemort attacks Harry with a spell in front of Death Heirs and kills him, and the nurse confirms that he is dead, while Harry flies into Limbo after dying, where he meets an elf named Mara. At the same time, Dumbledore comes to him, who points towards the elf and tells him that it was the part of Voldemort present in Harry which has now ended, due to which the last Horcrux of Voldemort is left, and Dumbledore asks Harry to go back. Voldemort is Hagrid's in the real world. He carries Harry to Hogwarts where the war has ended and happily tells him about Harry's death and asks him to meet him. On this, everyone becomes serious and gives courage. Then Naval Sorting Hats appears. Peachy takes out Gryffindor's sword and moves forward, and Harry, who is still alive, gets up and comes forward, seeing which everyone is very happy. There is a war again between the Death Eaters and Hogwarts wizards, unaware of which Harry and Voldemort are fighting their battle, during which Harry sends Nagini towards him, but Neville comes from behind and kills him with a spell, after which he becomes a model and Harry fights him by casting a spell. Voldemort loses while countering Harry's spell and dies while many of his Death Eaters run away from there, and Bellatrix also dies. Harry is looking at the condition of the school when Hermione and Ron come to him and ask him about the Elder Ward. On this, Harry tells that the Elder Ward had become Draco when she attacked the double door. Then it had become Harry when he attacked Draco, but Harry does not want that ward, and he breaks it and throws it down. In the last scenes of the movie, it is shown that Harry's wife Jean, Ron's wife Hermione, and other married people who have already studied in Hogwarts have now come to put their children on the Hogwarts Express for the first year, and this is where the movie ends.